What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be checking out the free Prologue version of Castle of Alchemists. From what I can tell, it basically seems like a 2D Orcs Must Die type of game. You set up a bunch of traps and turrets and stuff, then you have a little hero you can move around and attack stuff with as well. And it looks like there were ways to modify your little dude in the tank and add various upgrades to him as well from what I could see in the trailer. So WASD movements that's kind of shaky when you look around like that. That seems pretty annoying. You have a dodge with spacebar. You can go up or down cliffs, it looks like. I guess you have to occasionally reload with the right click. Or no, you reload automatically. There's some sort of charge or reload or something on the right click, but I don't know what it is right now. Oh, you maybe hold right click and then press that? I don't know. Different unique effects which can be activated using charges. Different weapon types have different charge mechanics. Currently equipped blast hammer deals explosive damage in a cone with limited charges per wave. Use it to break the ice barrier. I can't. Oh, you have to tab. Okay. So the charge is for my melee weapon only. Consumables are limited resources per wave that have different effects. Currently equipped healing syringe heals you for 40% of your life. That's on E. Okay, there we go. Shoulder cannons are ultimate abilities with long cooldowns. Currently equipped blast cannon deals massive damage in a line. Use it to break the ice barrier. You do have a bunch of abilities down there. You can't hover over them, it looks like, though. So that wants me to use my one ability, which throws a tiny explosive, it looks like. And then two, construct something? A mine, maybe? See what happens if I pull them into it. Okay, a little arrow rain thing. Commander, we need to defend this position to secure our retreat to the base. No more than 15 enemies should pass this position. These are the available resources. Resources replenish each wave depending on your success. Oh, right there. Okay. These are the defensive structures you can build. You can enter cell mode by holding down the left shift key. You can construct powerful towers in elevated positions like this by clicking on the tower button on the statue. can check the type of enemies that will come in the info panel here, as well as their route on the minimap. Click here when you're ready to start the wave. Good luck, Commander. Where? Oh, it's like an overview building mode, okay. We have Arctic Swordsman, building a two-handed sword, immunities and resistances to frost it looks like. Probably a weakness to fire, I'm guessing. How do I make the big boy tower? Ballista tower shoots a siege bolt at the enemy's location. Other ones are hidden, it looks like. 150 resources. Barricade. Direct enemy forces. If the entire path is blocked, they will attack the barricade. Heavy damage when it hits, conducts electricity. So it looks like there will be some type of elemental synergy that you can do with certain traps then. All the way over there. Doesn't look like I can modify the path too much. I can maybe just like maze up and down a little bit. I could maybe go up like this, and then they would have to go around there. That would be decent. Let's see, these are 25 resources each. For one square, that's a bit expensive, but I love being able to wait, how much space does that take up? Quite a bit. Huh, I should maybe make the path a bit wider then, so that I can fit some of those in. I'm assuming that diagonally will still be a wall. I should probably make sure I have enough for some of these as well. Oh, I can't even build them on the stairs. Probably want one there, and then I'll continue mazing a bit. Oh, you can't even build up the stairs. That path, or that idea is completely ruined then. Huh. Seems like the mazing is maybe a bit limited then. You can really only do stuff down here then. That's a bit unfortunate. Probably better to maze closer to the ballista tower then. But I'm almost out of resources for now. Well, I've narrowed their path down a little bit, so they should all run through those, at least. Guess we'll just do that for now, since my idea is messed up. I should have checked the stairs at first. Curious how long the ultimate cooldown is, so I'm just gonna toss it out. Looks like 90 seconds. Wonder if it resets between waves, since it's going to be such a long time anyways. Yeah, it does seem like you can mostly handle the early waves with your hero anyways. Let's go for some hammer action. May as well use some charge since they reset between waves. Yeah, it's very shaky when you look around. That is very strange and probably going to be very annoying. Flawless victory. So yeah, fire, electric, acid, and ice, and physical, of course. Bellator. That must be me. And then the tower was probably the ballista big tower in the middle. Welcome back, Commander. Our group successfully secured the Iron Legion barracks at the Outer Rim and have established it as our small base of operations. Commander, the workshop is now operational with the help of Master Uewa. She would like to speak with you regarding the creation of advanced traps from use on the field. You may find me in the war room, Commander. Let me know when you're prepared, and we can choose our next steps. I'm so glad you arrived in time to save me, Commander. I am also surprised to see you alive and well, to be honest. As I operate the workshop, I'll keep any traps we have operational. As you clear more areas, we can find more resources and plans to make new traps. Here you can choose which traps to add to your current loadout. We can only carry 8 traps at a time because of our limited movement in the castle. Most traps have a variant version. You can choose which version to use here. Some variants have basic upgrades while others change the trap completely. I'll go in with the scavenge team to gather supplies and plans after you clear areas. You just need to finish missions to unlock the new traps. It feels like there's a lot of text dump for the tutorials here. It feels like they could maybe integrate it into the game a bit better. I'm spending a lot of time reading a bunch of stuff. Commander, welcome to the war room. I'm here to help you plan and prepare for attacks against the enemy. Here you can choose a level to begin a mission and view relevant information about it. You can increase the difficulty of the levels for more rewards from here. For the moment, our access is limited to the entrance of the castle from the outer rims. As we advance, new areas will become available to us. Here you can review your trap and equipment loadout for the mission. However, as we currently do not have anyone to operate the workshop or craft items, our options are limited. Our primary objective is to rescue Apprentice Gilbert and Master Jurian, as their expertise will allow us to prepare your armamentarium. So you can see a little bit about the enemies in various areas. Blast hammer, oh, that's my loadout up here. Doesn't look like there's anything I can change up here. Applies oil to enemies and leaves an oil puddle. So that will have some synergy with fire most likely. Let's see if there's anything I could do in the workshop yet. Sealing dart trap. 20-second cooldown is fairly long. 10-second on the spike trap. The barriers, bunch of stuff to unlock still. So it looks like we just have to do this one. Oh, you can actually change your skill loadout as well and see the information on them now. Leaves a shrapnel shower when triggered. Explosive flask. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of customization here. You can potentially have different weapons, upgrade various stats on them. You can change your skill loadout, your trap loadout, maybe even your heavy blast, ultimate, and consumable later on as well. How do I even... oh, there it is. There's just so much text dump for the tutorial stuff, I kind of zoned out for half of it. So we have the new first level now. They're going around up to here? Is that the end, or do they go up here next? Okay, I guess that's just the end. And then I can sit up here and snipe them with a ranged attack if I want. The mazing area seems pretty small again. I wonder if I could... no, there's only 2 spots in between the barrels, right? Oh, you can build on top of them, huh? I guess those are just decorations that don't actually do anything? I could go against the wall then? And then maybe drag... well, the spike traps take up 2 spots. Small darts in an area. Can I build these? Looks like anywhere in the middle is fine, so I could probably just use those then. So I could probably funnel them against the wall like this. And then eventually I can come from the other side with that, maybe? That would require a lot of resources though. Are there any big towers I can get here? Doesn't seem like it. So probably just grab some ceiling traps for now. I'm I'm actually not even sure I'll be able to get enough resources to maze for the early levels. I can set a trap down, throw a flask over there. I can use a hammer charge for some big AoE. Trap this back up, throw another flask. Use another big slam. Another trap. And another flask on those guys. Oh, that AoE is so small I actually missed them, I think. May as well toss an ultimate out for that wave. Another trap ready. So it's only 2 waves anyways, so yeah, probably won't have enough resources to even pull off a maze here. 512. I guess I can do a small a small maze around there. I want to play around those ceiling traps that I already have out though. So I could do like this. Oh, there's not even enough room on this map to maze. I was thinking I could like extend this out and then go back around, but with 4 spaces, I don't think that's even possible. I can get some decent value out of some ceiling traps over here now though. Since it seems like they run all the way up there. And then I can also fit some spike traps in here. Yeah, it feels kind of limited on the space that you can actually build on the map currently. That's all my resources now. I have enough traps set up now that I probably don't need to be that reliant on my hero anymore. Honestly, let's just see how the traps work for a bit, since I've just been killing everything with my hero. I'll just set up some traps behind these. Ow, they interrupted my ultimate. That probably shouldn't be a thing. Oh, they're actually chasing me instead of going along the path that it showed as well. Go ahead and swap in the hammer for a charge slam. Got a bunch of different loot. Looks like there's some sort of leveling up system, probably for the hero. Up to 100% extra resources can be farmed depending on the degree of victory type. Is that what I'm unlocking for this level, maybe? Apprentice Gilbert has been rescued. We can now craft items or something. Apprentice Gilbert and Master Jurian have started their work at Armamentarium, Commander. They wish to talk with you. Hello, Commander. Glad to see you in one piece. I am Master Jurian, Headmaster responsible for your mutation cycle. We dedicated this chamber to your personalized needs for mutations, combat training, and gears. Here you can review the details and select your mutations or combat training. Greetings, Commander. I'm grateful for your rescue. I will be responsible for crafting experimental warfare that will aid you on the field of battle. Here you can choose which schematic to use as a base for crafting. Each schematic can produce various versions of the same item with different abilities. From here you can select the materials used for crafting. Choosing higher quality materials increases the chances of producing a higher tier item. You can scavenge these resources on your missions. A single recipe can support multiple types with different functions. You might change the type from here. Oh my god, so much stuff to read. Me hate reading. When you are ready, you can craft the item from here. If you don't like the item you make, you can recycle it for half of the materials back. If you keep the item, it will go to your inventory. There's an inventory limit of items you can keep. You can see how many items you have in your inventory from here. You can equip your combat gear from here. There's a limit on how much weight you can carry. You can check your carrying capacity here. You can change your consumable and shoulder cannon types from here as we unlock more types. You can dismantle unwanted items by dropping them here. We can recover half of the resources spent on the item. I highly suggest crafting a new blast hammer, Commander. Any item we create will surely be better than the equipment you currently have. It enhances the next attack with extra electrical damage. That's kind of cool. An explosion, extra fire damage. Well, electrical makes sense for that one spike trap that I have. So I have a 20% chance for a tier 2 or 15% for tier 3. I don't have optional stuff to use there, and that would bring it way down. So let's go for the chance at a higher tier 1. Get to hold that down. I got a tier 3, it looked like. With bomb on hoop, fire explosion on charge, and 5-second melee buff on charge. A small fiery explosion that deals damage and ignites flammables. Melee damage by 35%. Travels over conductive surfaces and mini stuns wet enemies. Then I need to go to the armory. That has a weight of 4 versus a weight of 4. So same weight, but I have some new goodies on it. You can hold left alt to compare. Oh, over here. And then here's the various hero stuff we have. Critical chance and damage. I can't see like any cost or anything. If you hold it, I'm guessing it levels that up, or maybe it swaps between these two. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know, let's find something that sounds pretty cool here and just see if I can level it. Ooh, lifesteal on killing enemies, that'd be cool. So that's level 1 now. I had 1,100 before, so I don't think that costed anything. I'm not sure. I can't do anything with that one now. Critical stuff would also be good. I can't do anything here now. So just let me get one of those, I guess. Ranged weapons, stamina cost, elemental damage. Radius of turrets, that would be pretty good. Cooldown of vials. I can't seem to do anything over here either. I am not really sure what you do in here then. Oh well, let's go try out the new hammer now. And I have that ready to go. Were there any new traps I could use? The sprinkler trap oil. How do I... Oh, there we go. So we have Oriental Warriors, weak to ice, strong against fire, weak against ice and wooden eyeballs apparently. So there's a spear dude and a slinger. So hopefully the lifesteal will help with that now. Come from all the way over there around here. Looks like there's a super tower there. But with 4 spaces, or 3 in some, I probably won't even have room to maze anywhere. I could go down here to give them a little bit of extra distance. I could go like this, bring them up here a little bit, for a little bit of extra distance. There's 5 spaces across there, which would probably be enough to maze a little bit. But that's close to the entrance and away from the super tower. Okay, there we go. Ballista tower. Pretty long range. Yeah, I guess I could try and grab a bit of distance over there. If I bring them down there, they might come back into range of the ballista tower as well. Let's see if that changes the path any, since it's diagonal. Why is the path gone? I guess you have to wait for them to come all the way back out again? Oh, it resets every single time you build something as well. Okay, that's gonna take a while to see the path here. So I'm just making sure the diagonals do block them, and it seems like it. So that makes their path a little bit longer. I should probably get some traps now. The fire effects they're immune to, so... maybe that slows them down a bit still, though. Might be better to have that near the ballista. Can I see the range on that again? Doesn't seem like it. But I'll have it over there to slow them down a bit. For that guy. Have some ceiling traps up here since they won't block me later on. Kinda wanna try out the electrical effect with my hammer plus the spike trap as well. Maybe you should have saved a little bit more for the actual traps themselves instead of the maze. See how the Ballista Tower does up here and see if that slows them down any. It doesn't seem like it does anything on its own, so that might have been a waste. But yeah, let me get the hammer out and smack them with that. I think the electrified effect was on the charge, right? But I can't see the stats on it here. Actually, maybe I'll just see if I can get them all the way up to the spike trap and see if I can check that out. That doesn't seem to have done anything there. It seems like all of my attacks have an electrical effect now, though. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there. Oh, maybe it's just on all of my attacks. Alright, I'll just sit over this wall and keep smacking it then. Oh, there was a little bit of a chain lightning effect there between the enemies. So 2 waves still. It'd be nice if there's a way to see exactly what like the specific effects do when you're hovering over that. Like, what does conducting electricity do for that? And what does applying oil to enemies do? Like, obviously I'll be able to light it on fire, but I don't know what all of that does. Let's put a ceiling trap on top of that. And probably some on the corridor here as well. Maybe maze up a little bit more there. Probably not worth it. Just probably want to maximize traps now. It's only one more wave anyways. Alright, I'm just gonna keep hitting the spike trap and see if I can notice whatever the conducting electricity thing does. Again, throw my little flasks every time those are up. Looks like there's a little effect there occasionally. I'm guessing it probably just does an effect right on top of the trap whenever I do that. I need to stand back a little bit because the pole-armed dudes seem to be able to reach me over the wall a bit. would be cool if later on you could customize some of your gear with various stats, like getting cooldown reduction for your skills would be pretty cool to do a sort of caster build. As long as there's some more skills you can add, since I only have 2 right now. 25 invaders with frozen condition. Dual mix combo. Probably an elemental synergy thing. Oh, you know, maybe the mutation thing was 1 per level? What is this? Oh, you can shoot the training dummies and stuff? So we got a saw trap, continuous damage when activated and conducts electricity. So it looks like there will be up to 3 or 4 variations for each one. Doesn't look like I have any unlocked yet. Can't see anything about that here. So I got up to level 2, and I guess that allowed me to take one of these. Oh, that's probably the points right there. Let's try and level the crit thing. Yeah, okay, it's the points under that. Pretty big crit damage, bit of crit chance. Oh, dealing critical damage decreases all active cooldowns. That would be really fun for the level 5 mutation. Explosive Flask. Isn't that my 1 key ability? So you can actually craft various skills, and you can also improve them with higher tier stuff. What did I get for here? I'm not sure. So I actually have a pretty good chance of getting higher tier on that 40, 35, and 20. You got a tier 2 with a bleed chance and a weight reduction. And cluster throw plus 2? That sounds pretty nuts. So I can toss that on for... Wait, can I have multiple of the same skill? Okay, that's pretty sick. Have that one on number 1. Am I a flask build now? Can I craft like a third of those? We got a tier 1, I think. Weight reduction and extra damage. Oh yeah, it just has those bonuses for tier 1. Okay. Oh wait, I'm overweight. Can I drop anything for that? What if I just go like all flasks? What does it want me to do in here? I don't seem to be able to do anything here. Can't click on anything, but it's glowing for some reason. Alright, full flask build, let's go. Enemies. Weak to fire and some sort of shield thing, which might be physical. They have a pretty long... Oh, there's multiple spawn points now. Going up into here. Let's see, I could do like barricade this way and then go I'm not sure if that would work. I'd have to do something like up here to funnel them around the outside. And then up here. I'd only have 2 spaces left, which I don't think would work. It would allow me to funnel one side into the other, though. Which would allow me to build traps on just that side. And there is a super tower near all of that as well. A ballista tower again. Well, I probably do want to funnel both sides together at least. Oh, what's the new trap like? Continuous damage when activated, electricity. Pretty long pathway. Oh, you just scroll wheel up or down, okay. Thought you were supposed to click it for a second there. That looks pretty nice for the narrow pathways. That is a shorter path. So it might be better to just go to this side then. I'd probably set up one of these already. Make sure I don't spend too much on the barricades without actually having any traps to go with them. Alright, time for Bomberman build. Oh, I can't throw them down the rail, it looks like. Or it's very short range, I don't know. Okay, got the bleed proc from the tier 3 flask. Let's go ahead and use a charge to see what the saw thing does with that. This could actually be pretty cool if I got the cooldown reduction on crit. Could just throw blast at them all day now. Charge and electrify the saw now. So we've got 3 waves now. Let's go ahead and extend this out a bit. Let's see. With only 2 slots on this side, I wouldn't be able to go around like this. I would wall off that side. So I don't think there's much I can do on that. If I keep going this way, it will make the shortest side a bit longer at least. Wait. I could go like this. And then both sides would have to go around this thing. That could work, actually. That's not too bad. With only 2 more waves, I don't have that many resources though. Let me see their path now. If they could speed up the little path showing thing after you build stuff, that would be nice. Where is that guy going? Okay, so they are all going around there. Probably want to make the path in here a bit narrower for the saw blades. Well, they're pretty close to the wall there. I could toss one on this side to funnel them a bit closer, if needed. Oh, I maybe should have had that one down one spot. Oh well. Then let's go... probably another ceiling. Oh, I don't have enough for that. I can do a spike trap somewhere maybe, since those get electrified as well. Maybe like right there. And then maybe I can electrify the thing and hit like the 2 saw traps here plus that one. Kind of need to be standing back a bit since they can hit me fairly far over the wall. But I do have that lifesteal thing every 10 seconds to help out a bit, at least. Alright, let's try and electrify the traps now. This guy's a pretty long range. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna hang back a bit. Those guys are really long range. Let's see if I can get a big ultimate there. So I just expand on this setup a bit more, and then I probably don't even need to do much myself with all the traps here. I guess I could have built over to this way a little bit. I don't know if that would have helped me that much though. Probably just fill in with some ceiling dart traps now. That might be able to hit them on the outside too if they get really close to it. That seems pretty good. Oh, those ones are too close together now for any more. I have 50 left. 2 barricades or one of these somewhere. Saw trap here might be okay. All of the ones from that side go through there, and then some of the ones on the other side randomly go over there as well sometimes. Oh, that just like bounced off the wall there. That guy has a banner giving them armor. I guess you're probably supposed to hunt him down, but I don't know that I can really do that now. There's some blasts at him. I feel like with the trap setup, I probably don't even need to do much now. I'll throw some blasts anyways. I have 3 of them. And it's pretty fun just blasting them all over the place like that. I think the blasts should have a slightly larger area at least. They seem pretty small currently. And they sometimes bounce off of terrain and stuff as well, it seems like. That was just my bad since I was around the corner there. Level 3, we got 2 new towers it looks like. Master Towersmith Nadir has been rescued. Thank you for playing the prologue of Castle of Alchemists. We hope you enjoyed it. I did. You can still play any of the levels as well as an endless map and craft unlocked items. Castle of Alchemists is available right now on Steam as early access. Hope to see you there. Shooter trap saws shoot saws that runs through enemies till they hit a wall. Okay, a long range line attack it looks like. But it looks like there's no variations for that. That's the super tower, isn't it? Ballista tower? Electric tower shoots an electric bolt at enemies. Electric travels on conductive ground. So I guess the saw blades and spike traps will improve the range of that a little bit? That's what it sounds like it does. So I got 3 points off of that. To rage for 15 seconds, ignore stamina cost, take half damage, and have 20% lifesteal on melee attacks. Is it just 1 level per? Because getting the level 5 mutations pretty quickly would be pretty nice, I think. I do like that you can have multiple of these same items and you can get random mods and stuff for them. Adds a lot of potential customization, although you might have to roll a while for some things. I don't have a better blunderbuss yet, so I can see what I would get off of that. Tier 4. Piercing +1 seems insane. Vague crit damage and chance to mark. 35% more from traps and towers. Losing 25% for each pierce. But I would definitely keep that. What does it want me to do in there? I spent all the points over here. I can't seem to do anything over here. So I'm not even sure. And it even weighs less. +4 or whatever that was. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I kind of wish there was a little bit more area to build in so that you could actually do some cool mazes and stuff. It seems like having 4 spaces across isn't quite enough for most of the maps, but 5 probably would be. But the game definitely has a lot of potential. I liked what I saw so far, but that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.